Hello and welcome to today's video. So this video is video 4 of my testing TBR game series, which is really exciting, and for this one I have chosen Becca's Bookopoly to test out. So this is the board here, and what's different about this game is this isn't the board that's used every month. This is the board that was provided for Becca's Bookopoly, the readathon that happened during September, which is like this month, but I didn't do it during September because I'd already committed to the magical readathon and I don't read that fast, so couldn't do both. But yeah, I thought I'd use this board as it was already made and ready and I wouldn't have to make it myself, and give this game a go. So testing TBR games is a series that I'm currently doing and I'm hoping to do until the end of the year, where I test other people's TBR games in the hopes that by January I'll be able to know what I like, what I dislike, and create my own TBR game completely catered to me with as much knowledge as possible. As I said, this month is Becca's Bookopoly. All social media links will be left down below. This is a TBR game based off of Monopoly, where you go around the board, you get a prompt from whatever space you land on, and you fulfill that prompt with a book. Super simple, super easy. So the rules: you get 2 dice and you roll them. When the dice land on a number, so one lands on 2, one lands on 3, you move that number of spaces, so that would be 5 spaces. The only thing that affects that is if you land on a double, so both are on 2 or whatever number, then that adds an extra roll onto your game. So for this month I've decided to roll 5 times, and I have already filmed the rolls, and let me tell you, it did not go to plan, but that's okay. We'll try our best to get through all the books. So yeah, I guess we should play the first roll. Okay, so I'm all set up. I've got my board with me. I've done 10 community shelf cards and 10 chance cards, and then I've got this little like wax melty thing for my little moving around token. So I've got this dice app on my phone, and let's roll. So we've got an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So prompt number 1 is gods. That's cool, we can do that one. So as you just saw, roll 1 landed on gods, and for this prompt it was meant to be either like some sort of retelling or a non-fiction or just something to do with gods. Like, gods are the main characters. I've cheated a little bit. So for this I've picked Pandemic by A.G. Riddle, and I've picked this one because I think it still kind of goes along the right lines, and it's humans are trying to play gods. So on the back of the book there's a pandemic, a massive outbreak. Sure, everyone knows what that is now, and it was not natural. It has been made suspiciously. So the humans are trying to play gods and release this thing. That's where I'm going with it. That's what I've chosen. And yeah, so roll 1, gods. I've chosen pandemic. Okay, so roll number 2. And that's a double, which means we're doing 6 rolls now. So that is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is mood read. Nice and easy, nice and simple. I'll figure that one out. So roll 2, we got mood read, and for this I've chosen to pick Gossip Girl. I am so excited to read the Gossip Girl books. Until recently I didn't know they're word books. It's really in my head. I really want to do it. I really want to read them. So that's my mood read. I want to read it, so I'm going to read it. Okay, roll number 3. Okay, another double. So now doing 7 rolls. Christ. So that is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is chance it's landed on. So let's pick up our first chance card. That way around. So this is the next Gossip Girl book. As you just saw from roll 3, we got the chance card, which was the next Gossip Girl book. So I already picked book 1 up, so now we're going to go for book 2. So this one is You Know You Love Me, a Gossip Girl novel. So this is book 2 of the series. Picking this one. I'm aware I haven't actually like given a description of these, but these are the books that the TV show is based off of. New York, elite, in school, teen drama, fun. If you've seen the TV show, you know what sort of thing it is. Okay, roll number 4 is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is a poll pick. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so roll 4, we got poll pick. So I've picked out 4 books, and as this video goes live at 2 PM on Friday, which it should do, I will put up a poll on my Instagram for like books, so my Bookstagram account, which is @novelperfection. I'll write it somewhere. And I've picked 4 books to go up in this poll. So whichever wins the poll at midnight tonight, I will read this month. So first book as an option is the 3rd Gossip Girl book. So this is All I Want Is Everything. The next option is Nick and Charlie by Alice Osman. The 3rd option is a nice small one, and that is Lady in the Van by Alan Bennett. And this is now a major TV show. I haven't watched it, but I saw this in a charity shop and it looked pretty cool. And then the last option is Goth Girl and the Ghost of a Mouse. And this is a middle grade, but it's kind of like spooky season. You know, it's about a goth and a mouse, and they live in a manor. It looks really cute and really cool. Like, it's got nice illustrations and all sorts. So those are the 4 options. They will be up on Instagram now. So please go and vote, and I will use whichever one wins. Okay, roll number 5. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Community Shelf. Pick a community shelf. This is a book more than 400 pages. So roll 5, we got Community Shelf, and the card I ended up picking up was more than 400 pages. So for this one, I've gone with the Book of M. This is one that I've wanted to read for a while now, and it's massive. It is, that's the acknowledgement. Let's go to the page before that. So it is 485 pages, so it fits that prompt. The Book of M is about people who are forgetting things. There's some sort of spread of forgetfulness going around essentially, and to be honest that is almost all I know about it, but it sounds really cool. The cover is, it's like so pretty, and yeah, that's more than 400 pages, so it counts for this prompt. Okay, roll number 6. Another double, making it 8 rolls. Great. So let's go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lowest rated book. Okie dokie. So roll 6. I will move over here. Roll 6, we got lowest rated book, and for this you'd normally go on to Goodreads, go on to your TBR bit and tell it to come up in order. I don't have all my books on Goodreads, so what I did was I picked a shelf. I'll insert the video here-ish, and the shelf I picked was my top shelf here, and then once I'd selected that shelf I pulled out all of the books that were like relevant, so if there were series only pulling out book 1 in the series and whatever, and I lined them all up, ended up with 14 books to pick from, and I went through Goodreads and found the ratings for those 14. What I ended up with was 2 books that had both got 3.61 average rating. So this was The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton and Suspicious Minds by Gwenda Bond. So what I've done, because these both had the same like joint lowest rating, I took the liberty to pick, and I'm going to pick Suspicious Minds by Gwenda Bond. And to be honest, this is just because I'm most interested in this one at the moment. It's based off of Stranger Things. I don't know if it's just like the first series in a book or if it's a different story. Don't really know what it is, but I'm really excited to read it, so that's the one I've picked. Even though apparently it's a bit crap because it got the lowest rating, but we will see for ourselves. Roll number 7. Another double. Great. So that now means it is 9 rolls. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is another chance card. Let's pick the one off the top. And this one is Percy Jackson 2. So nice and easy. Then roll 7 got us another chance card, and for this one I pulled out Percy Jackson 2, which is just the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. This is Sea of Monsters, and I'm really excited to read this. This is a reread, but I'm currently rereading all of this series, ready to read for the first time the next series, so super excited to get to this one. So roll number 8. So we've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is history. Okie dokie, we'll find a book that suits that one. Then we've got roll 8, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggled a bit for this one. The prompt we got was history, and I don't own that many books that could be used for this prompt. And the few that I did own were quite big and chunky, and as you can see, we've already got quite a lot of books here. So what I've ended up going for is this little book. It's a Penguin Modern, and this is Letter from Birmingham Jail from Martin Luther King Jr. And this is literally a letter from Birmingham Jail. Like, I think that's quite historious. But yeah, this is what I've gone for. It's a non-fiction book written by Martin Luther King Jr. or like the letter inside was written by him. So for me, I think that counts, and that's what I'm going for. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, the last roll, roll number 9. Nice, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is another chance card. So grab one of those. And that is Amelia Fang, so a spooky read to finish it off. And then eventually, last, we got the chance card again, which seems crazy because there's 9 rolls and 3 of them ended up being chances, I think. For the final chance card, we pulled out Amelia Fang. This is once again a middle grade that I found in a charity shop, and it just seems really, really cool. It is Amelia Fang and the Barbaric Ball. There is a whole series of these, but this is just the first book, and I just thought this would be the perfect read for kind of like Halloween week, or like maybe even Halloween day. It's cute, it's simple, it's a middle grade, but it just sounds really cool. Amelia Fang is a vampire and her pet is a pumpkin, and we follow their adventure based around the parents' Barbaric Ball. Sounds interesting, sounds good. So these are the definite books I'm reading, quite a few, plus one of these. So it's going to be interesting. To be honest, I have quite high hopes. There are 9 books here and some of them are really chunky, but I had a really good reading month in September, and the way October is shaping out to be, I think I'm going to have kind of an equal amount of time to read, so fingers crossed I will do. September wrap up will be coming next week if you're interested in just how much of a good reading month that I had. But yeah, that is it for today. That is the books I will be reading during October. October is 1, my birthday month, and 2, Halloween, so great. I'm hopeful that this is going to go okay. I have high hopes, and that's what matters really. So once again, this was video 4 in testing TBR games. I will link the rest of them up above. And in this game we played Becca's Bookopoly. Social links down below. And that is everything for today. I do really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a like. Subscribe down below if you would like to see more content like this. There is a lot of bookish content coming soon. And hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.